there, Mandy. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can keep up with me on my journey. I had my week 4 weigh-in today, and it was like the scariest weigh-in I've had yet. Not only because I reached a month, like a full month of doing this like lifestyle transformation and this diet, but because I just came off a holiday weekend. And we all know coming off of a holiday weekend is super hard, especially if you're trying to like diet or eat healthy. It's like, because your whole world suddenly just becomes surrounded by sugar, and that is like my kryptonite. It's like my vice. And so Saturday we had this Easter egg hunt. Sunday we had another Easter egg hunt, and there was like a birthday party, and there was homemade root beer, and there was cake, and so much candy. And I tried really hard to not like dip, to not like totally nosedive into this like sugary wonderland that I always want to go into, but it was so hard for me. And I really kind of wanted to believe that I could eat like a little bit of sugar and I could be moderate about the amount of root beer I drank or the amount of ice cream or whatever. But I have learned, so Monday and Tuesday came along, and I have struggled so hard to get back into that space where I am not just eating junk. And it's like, it didn't even take a lot of calories. I didn't go over my calorie count by too much. One day I did 100, one day I did 7 calories over my 1500 calorie count. But I was so surprised. It's not necessarily about the calories, it's about my mentality about it. So Monday and Tuesday come along, and I've eaten a ton of sugar on Saturday and Sunday, and now I feel like I'm detoxing again. And I'm so disappointed with myself because that's always like such a bummer, and I was so afraid to step on the scale. But I did it anyway, and I lost 1.2 pounds, which I was really, really relieved about, because I was afraid that I would either not lose at all or I would gain, because the week was just so difficult for me. I've lost like 11 and a half pounds this month, almost 12 pounds. And I am excited about it. I can like feel it, and I can feel it in my body. I can see it, especially in my face. And I do feel better. But I know this week I'm gonna have to go off sugar again. And I'm so frustrated about it because, like, of course, the whole week long, I'm like staring at this bad boy. See that? That's the bucket. And I know after Easter, a lot of you like have a basket or a bucket full of junk. And yesterday I was so obsessed with it that I started partitioning the candy into its own individual bags. So like, here's the jelly bean bag. Isn't that beautiful? Here is this is the chewy and like sugary candy bag. This is Tootsie Rolls only. The vanilla are my favorite. This one is chocolate, also known as the high calorie bag. And here's like saltwater taffy. So I started partitioning this candy because I wanted to be totally 100% conscious of the calorie count and the sugar amount that I was putting in my body. And there's a reason for that, right? So like this bag, for example, I love black jelly beans. They're like my ultimate favorite thing ever. But this bag, one of these little bad boys here, is 10 calories a pop. So it's not hard to chuck 100 extra calories onto your diet. And I was really sad at the end of the day on Easter when I realized how many calories I'd consumed, because I still record everything that I put in. Not just calories, but sugar and garbage. Like food that doesn't fuel me, food that doesn't benefit me. I had put a lot more in my body than I had anticipated. And now I feel like I'm kind of gone back a step where I'm having to now quit sugar again, and it's really difficult because this is like a big vice for me. It's how I relieve stress, it's how I feel better. And so I can tell this last couple of days I've been like additionally stressed because of this. So I'm gonna say goodbye to this. It's going to my husband's office because I don't need it here to stare at, and really neither do my kids. And that is kind of where I'm at now. I feel like this week I'm really gonna focus on getting back on track. I did lose it a little bit over the Easter holiday. I'm sure a lot of you did too. But the point is not that we like beat ourselves up and hate ourselves when we fall off our diet wagon or whatever lifestyle program we're trying to do, right? The point is that we love ourselves, and instead of just saying, well, I blew it this one day, so I'm gonna blow it every other day, we just forgive ourselves and we look forward to the future and we say like, okay, I had a slip up, but I'm gonna get back on track. And that's what it's really all about, because you're never gonna go your whole life and never slip up. Everybody's gonna slip up, it's the reality. So rather than beat myself up about it and hate myself over it, I'm gonna lovingly send the candy bucket away from my face. And I'm gonna start fresh and new, and I'm gonna let go of sugar for the rest of the week, because believe me, I've had more than enough. So let me know in the comments how your Easter went. Did you blow your diet completely? Did you stay on track, or were you like me, where you did a little bit, but maybe a little bit too much? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know. I'll keep you updated on my progress this week, and I'll talk to you soon.